And it's only when the silver and the nitrogen find all 3 oxygens that they're able to solve the case. Isn't that from me and my Lord of the Rings, you're late? A fandom is never late, Catherine. They arrive precisely when they mean to. And I had issues setting up the Zoom call. One does not simply enter a group video chat. Oh, not even in the chat, 1 full minute, already got 2 quotes in there. That's because Catherine watched Reunited Apart and now there's nothing that can stop her. There is one thing you don't mean. Anyone know of anything happening tomorrow? Alexander Hamilton is coming to Disney Plus tomorrow. I cannot deal with it. I know, right? I can't wait. Well, you won't have to wait for it much longer. God bless Disney Plus. Indeed. I know, right? We're getting a TV series. And it was such strange timing as well because I was rereading the Heroes of Olympus series at that time. That bit with the pit. Okay, we done? We had 2 film adaptations which, to put it bluntly, was shit. And Catherine even wrote part of a dissertation on it. So allow me to freak out. We'll allow you to freak out when you/if you get a TV series. There's been rumours. Shh. How do they do that? We're here for an update on how we're all doing in the current crisis. So, roll call. HP, we're doing great. Catherine has rewatched all the films, thought about rereading the books. She even broke out the audiobooks a few nights ago when she had trouble sleeping. And there's rumours she might be thinking about playing the PC games again. Glad to know. Sherlock, she did a rewatch of The Great Game and has been steadily rereading some fan fictions, mostly. Well, okay. But pretty much business as usual. Lord of the Rings? She watched Reunited Apart, which reignited her love for all things Middle-earth. She rewatched all the films, including all of the Hobbits. Ooh. And she even thought about reading the books, even though her sister advised against it. Do you think she will? I think she might start it, and then realise how much text there is in it, and then just reread Harry Potter. Yes! Hey, I could finish the books if I wanted to. You know, telling Catherine that she's unable to do something is more often than not going to guarantee that it is going to happen. Oh, I know. Moving on, Percy Jackson. I know we've pretty much covered, so she reread the books, she reread the sequel series, freaked out when the TV series was announced, and she's sort of become obsessed with the musical. There's a musical now? There's a musical for everything! Yes! We shall take over all Fandoms! I am talking! Hang on. Didn't we install something in a previous meeting about quoting other fandoms? Sorry, Doctor Who. Forgiven. Continue. But yeah, musical, TV, books, films. And also, she listened to the Kane Chronicles audiobook again. So I'm basically working better than ever. Fantastic! Marvel? Yup, well, with the introduction of Disney Plus, I think it's fair to say quite a few of us fandoms, including quite a few fandoms not included in this assembly, are working harder than ever. I mean, Catherine has rewatched pretty much all of the MCU, and at the start of lockdown, watched all of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that was available on Disney Plus. Impressive. Yeah, and like Percy Jackson, we too have Disney Plus to thank for TV series is coming. You have more than one. Star Kid, care to take over? So with all the time that Catherine's got on her hands, she's been constantly rewatching Star Kid, listening to Star Kid songs, as well as watching loads of Tin Can Brothers and other YouTube paraphernalia. So you probably have us to thank for all the songs stuck in Catherine's head. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today. Case in point. Heads up, Catherine did rewatch MAMD last night. So there might be some rude songs going around her head now. Don't worry, we hear songs in our head, we automatically assume it's you or the other one. Other one? I think that means me. Well then, would you like to carry on then, theatre? Okay then, since the outbreak there have been a couple of restrictions on how Catherine can get her theatre fix. However, thank you National Theatre, Globe, RSC, Marquee, BBC iPlayer. Yes, so might not be able to get it in the conventional way, but there are many productions out there for us to watch. Oh, also, a couple of her favourite performers are actually active online. Most notably, Carrie Hope Fletcher and Oliver Ormston are doing videos every morning and evening. Oh, also, you have us to thank for the song of the lockdown. Baked Potato. God bless Matt Lucas. I love that song, and it taught me how to spell potato correctly. Was that something you struggled with before? Okay then, to me, Catherine's pretty much been rewatching Doctor Who non-stop. I haven't actually seen her rewatch this much since the second year of uni. Wait, what? Ah, so you've caught up then, Who? What? How could we have been so blind? What? Why is Catherine absorbing so much fandom content? I mean, with the coronavirus, she really doesn't have anywhere else to be. Oh. Catherine's second year was not the best for her emotionally. Catherine? Hun? How are you doing? I mean, not great. I miss my friends, I miss my job, I miss the outside world. It's all... Well, your job is to do with Shakespeare, and may I defer you to National Theatre Live and The Globe on YouTube. Both have productions of Midsummer Night's Dream. You love that play! Yeah, okay. Maybe later. Maybe it's time to go deeper, like the mines of Moria. What? No! Sherlock's right, we need to get to the heart of the issue. Come on, Catherine. What's wrong? What isn't? Every single time I look online, it's COVID-19 this, Black Lives Matter that, even J.K. Rowling's tweets, everything is just... It's just tough pretending it's all okay. Hey, it's okay not to be totally awesome right now. It's okay, just take your time and trust me, you're not alone. I mean, I think I just have to get used to the fact that I'm not okay and things aren't going to be totally awesome for a while. Yeah, and you know, even when the dark comes crashing through, are they when you need a friend to carry you? Yep, when you're broken on the ground. You will be found. Wait! I mean, I know that absorbing a lot of content might have been an issue with ignoring the problem, etc. But now that we know what the problem is, unfortunately, there is nothing you can do about it. I mean, certainly on a global level, you're not a wizard or demigod or superhero, unfortunately. But all the fandoms here certainly have uplifting quotes and messages that can help you when you're feeling like this. Wait. Isn't that just ignoring the problem? Technically, yes. However, as we literally just said, there is nothing you can do about this problem anyway. But what you can do is you can carry on signing petitions, you could raise awareness, you can carry on washing your hands and washing all your shopping. Wear a mask! Even going on marches if you are able to and if you are comfortable in doing so. But you're not able to do anything if you keep giving yourself a hard time. Negativity, you shall not pass! Really? I haven't quoted anything in a really long time, you guys. But we're trying to say that instead of worrying about your friends, your job, the virus, the socio-political system, this is supposed to be helping. Maybe you just need some time to decompress. Go for a walk. Zoom with some friends. Watch Disney Plus. Reread some books about a young hero with a prophecy thrust upon him. Hey, thanks. Actually, I meant... Never mind. But Catherine, you need to stop giving yourself such a hard time. But that's why we're here. We're here so you can take your mind off it. Even just for a little bit. So that you don't wear yourself out. You're more super than you give yourself credit for, I guess. Thanks, guys. So, can the rest of us quote something uplifting now? Yeah, sure. Great, because a kind act can sometimes be as powerful as a sword. You do count. Compromise when you can. When you can't, don't. Even if everyone is telling you that something wrong is something right, even if the whole world is telling you to move, it is your duty to plant yourself like a tree and say no, you move. If you want to know what a man's like, take a good look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. The way I see it, every life is a pile of good things and bad things. The good things don't always soften the bad things, but vice versa. The bad things don't necessarily spoil the good things, or make them unimportant. It's like in those great stories, Mr. Frodo, the ones that really mattered. Full of darkness and danger they were, and sometimes you didn't want to know the end. Because how could the end be happy? How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad had happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing. This shadow, even darkness must pass. A new day will come, and when the sun shines, it will shine out the clearer. Those were the stories that stayed with you, that meant something, even if you were too small to understand why. But I think, Mr. Frodo, I do understand. I know now. Folk in those stories had lots of chances of turning back, only they didn't. They kept going because they were holding on to something, that there's some good in this world, and it's worth fighting for. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, everyone. I'm gonna go rewatch a Harry Potter musical. Yeah! Close enough! Or rewatch the Percy Jackson films. No, Catherine, don't do it! Joking. See you all later.